See how much difference like a week and a half without rain can make for the water depth here. Like, I guess maybe last time I missed my most shallow crossway here, but like last time I went across up there, it like got to be waist deep out in this deeper spot. Now, only about knee deep. Got a little rain last night. There's that dark sky for what's rolling in. There's a bright sky. Let's find agates. Fossil find, I was noticing a bit of the coral stuff like on that side, and I flipped over and saw that sweet outdent shell there. Cool. And then this guy's a little kind of like agate chip too. That one that's sitting right there, just like that. You see it? Man, that's cool. A little bit of honeycomb. It's going from drizzling to about to be raining, I think. I did get a couple agates out here. I think I got 5 or 6 total. We'll check them out when I get back and out of the rain. Here's another fossil. Kind of your bottle cap type. Got quite a few of those back at home. It looks like just water lines on that. Maybe coral. I think just water lines though. Gosh, if somebody watching this video sees an agate as I'm pointing at the ground that I don't see, that would be embarrassing. Wasting your time on that, Joe Chert. So yeah, the rocks go all the way down here. Pretty neat. Rain's coming down, but it's still sunny. There might be a rainbow coming. Looks like some fossil on some Joe Chert. That's pretty sweet. Wait. Yeah, it's just chert, I'm pretty sure, but got fossil on it. Fossil piece sighting. Look at that stuff. That reminds me of Van Gogh. You better Van Gogh out of this rain before it starts lightning. But I want to find a good sized agate. It's such a rush when you find a decent sized agate with some banging lines, and I haven't done that yet. And I haven't looked in this area yet either. Neat one. Now normally I wouldn't keep these like honeycomby types unless they're absolutely bangers, but since I'm trying to fill that 5-gallon bucket, I'm going to keep it, and it's on some chert too, which is kind of neat. No line work there, but a pretty good sized one for the agate department. And right next to it is another kind of, I'm not sure if that's bottle cap underside or what kind of fossil we're looking at, but kind of neat. Hold on, is actually like feeling pretty spectacular. It feels quite nice. By the looks of the sky, I don't have too much more time before it's doing much more than drizzling, but it does feel really nice, and I'm gonna keep on looking. Even though I did get a big-ish one, I want to get a big one with lines. Spotted a sneak peek. Part of the fossil's underground still, so we don't know how big it is overall. Definitely the largest find today. Nothing too special, but kind of neat. I think this might be my fossil spot of the day. Maybe even though it's small, these ones are a little harder to find. It's like the shell. I think their term is cephalopod or something like that. I could be way off, but I think that's what these are. Like a gastropod is like the swirly ones. Like I got one at home that looks like a French horn pretty much. I'll show you on this video. I mentioned gastropod that looks rather like a French horn is the bigger one here. I know I got about 4 of these, but I could only find 2 to slap on the video quick here and try and get her online tonight. Sun just poked right back out right after I spotted this one. My agate find of the day. For sure, really unique, neat line work through there. Just on the side around that whiter part. Real cool. Almost wraps all the way around. There's one more. This is a little hot spot. Found a couple more hole rocks out here, a couple more agates, but just not busting the camera out every single time because I'm working against time a little bit. I'm not out here all day. So it's just that little bit of fossil on the end there. Camera, come on. There we go. That is what I was thinking it was. A really small one, like the size of my fingernail. That was why it was kind of hard to locate again. But some of those that are like look like you're looking down on inside of one of those like underwater walking slinky things. I've seen bigger ones like poking out with a lot of crystal and stuff in them. It's really neat. And then there's another small agate chunk. See that frog-like skin through there? So these are all fossil finds from this year. See this kind of like neater, bigger one. This is a really cool one. These are kind of my button caps area. Now we're gonna go outside. I got a buttload more. Kind of the honeycomb area. These just still need to be sorted through from the kayak trip with my friends where the eagle pooped on the other eagle. Now that eagle actually did poop on that other eagle. I realized if you watch the video, it may seem like I'm saying it did, but it didn't, because that third eagle down flew off after the second eagle down pooped. But the thing about it is, the fourth eagle down is the one that actually got shit on. So I was incorrect about having captured the one that got shit on camera. Now these are all yet to be, that's from a different trip. These are yet to be sorted through. I think they're all agate except, actually I think that maybe they all are. One or two of them might not be. But those are all from the kayak trip the other day too. The ones from today are in my pocket yet. That's one from the kayak trip. I found one today kind of like that. But we'll look at the ones from today outside. And these are my agates for the summer so far. Most of them, except I've got a couple over here too. Some of the bigger, better ones. Like that bad little motherfucker right there. And that one. That one's cool. This one here, the elephant is resting on. Can't quite see. Let me get this one out in better light quick. Sorry, Mr. Elephant. There we go. That's how far I am on my bucket so far. I'm trying to fill. Mostly all agate in there. There's a couple, or I mean mostly all fossil in here. There's a couple things that still need to be sorted out. Like, I don't know why this thing was kept, unless it has fossil on it somewhere. This one's pretty sweet with a shell on the outside. Right here, so these are all from the kayak trip with my friends the other day. That one's kind of neat. This is one of the coolest ones from the other day with my friends. And the kayak float, it looks kind of like a shroom, right? That'll go up in the bedroom, I think. Down by them wrestling trophies. That one looks like a little rainbow on some of that like orangey chert. A lot of that around these parts. Oh, my two biggest honeycomb like ones like that. I guess I found this year so far in those honeycombs I'm using upstairs for replacement of a broken desk leg. I'll show you. There's the two bigger pieces I mentioned, acting as part of the desk stand. Oh shoot, this isn't gonna work. That's not even fossil, it's just kind of cool looking on the inside. Oh, I guess it's kind of decently, just kind of has itself slightly focused. That one's pretty cool. I suppose I'll have it's hard to decide which ones to keep in my room and just throw in the bucket, but another cool kind of honeycomb one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put the honeycombs in this milk crate, and that's where the bigger ones I keep are gonna go. The whole rocks, holy chert there. Alright, I'm gonna set the rest of them kind of down here. A couple more whole rocks, you see. This one's pretty cool. Completely like flat bottom, but looks like that. Very cool one here. One of these was, oh yeah, just more of that honeycomb on that side. This one, freaking sweet. Looks like a little mini turtle shell or something, like a baby turtle shell or some snakeskin or something. A couple little guys, and this, just I kind of thought the way its shape is pretty cool, so I kept it. Man, I'm gonna have to go through that bag somewhere else because I just noticed the bee kept. Oh, there it is again. And there's the nest right under there. As I was making that video the whole time, because it got zapped. I kept trying to grab the rocks and throw them in the bucket, and I got freaking stung on the thumb. So I don't know if I got any wasp or hornet spray, but I don't want to get stung again. So here are some of the smaller finds I pulled out of my pocket from my last trip. There's a really nice agate. Cool one from a different time there. Here are the rest of my agate finds so far this summer. Some of them could be mistakenly, but I'm pretty sure they all are. Here's a pretty cool one. There we go, you can kind of see the line work through there. A few out that got mixed in a bunch like this, I don't think is agate. Pretty sure it's not. And some of the others are not. Look at those lines. This one, I don't think this guy is. Or this thing. That's a pretty cool one. Now, if it... You know, I still have this bag to unpack. Leave your guesses in the comments. Leave your guesses in the comments. How many fossils are in here? I think it's all fossil in here. Probably some whole rocks. How many fossils? How many whole rocks? Leave your guesses in the comments.